Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today's video we're going to be discussing this little guy. This is the Lynch Northwest All Access Pass. I think this is version 1.5. This is a titanium pry bar, multi-tool, bottle opener. It's just a great little tool to have on hand every single day. And I'm going to go ahead and give you my opinions on it. First thing, this thing is really light. I mean really light. It weighs less than 4/4. If we get out the scale here, we can see that it is 0.79 ounces. Not even close to an ounce. That is not very big. Also, because it's not very heavy, you don't really feel it very much in your pocket when you're carrying it, which is something that is just fantastic for a secondary tool like a pry bar, or in this case it's a bottle opener as well. And I'm going to have a little clip video that shows a couple of things like opening some bottles, and we'll see. You guys can take a look and see what you think at the end of this video. But I really like this tool, and I like the way it carries. Because it's so light, you don't even realize it's in your pocket. It's also really thin. You can see from the side profile here, and let's see if my little caliper wants to turn on today. All right, let's do that. Here we go. That at this point here, it is 0.15 inches thick. That's about the same thickness as the blade on a PM2. So as you can see, it's not very thick. The other thing is, it has this fantastic clip. I love anything with a deep carry clip. This has a deep carry clip on it. It's made by Lynch Northwest, which is the same company that makes the deep carry Lynch clips that everybody puts on their Spydercos and their Benchmades, and so they know how to make a pocket clip, and this is a great one. It's very deep carry. You never see it in your pocket past where you'd want to, and honestly, it just carries really well. The other thing I like about this is that it's really useful. It's got a pry bar, so you can use this. See the little tip here? You can get under something, pry up some nails, which I have done. You can use it to scrape off debris, which I have done. You can use it to open bottles, which I have done. It's just extremely useful, and I find not a day goes by I don't use this thing at least once, and I really like that. The last thing I really like on this here is actually the design of it. I think that this cool little, I think they call it like the Doppler feather pattern here. I like that. I like the fact that it kind of looks like a warbird with its little eye here, and I like that it's simple, but at the same time, it's functional, and I really like that. Things I'm not as big of a fan on. Opening a bottle with this can actually be just a little tricky just because of how thin it is. Sometimes it's a little difficult to get a good purchase on a bottle with this little teeny opener. Sometimes you have to remove around just a little bit to really get the bottle cap off. So, I mean, it's a lot better than not having a bottle opener at all, though. But it's not perfect. The other thing is, I'm not a huge fan of the fact that the screw on the pocket clip sticks out so far into the pocket clip travel path here. I don't think that's like the worst thing in the world. I've never struggled to actually get this thing all the way in my pocket. Maybe if you had a super thick pair of pants, you could struggle to get past that little screw there. But honestly, I've never had that problem, and I don't really anticipate anybody else really would either. The last, really little nitpick I have is actually this little logo here, where the Lynch Northwest logo, because they've put it in such a way that their own pocket clip blocks their own logo. And I just feel like it almost makes it, I don't know how to describe how I don't like that. It's just, aesthetically, it's not quite as pleasing, for instance, as this side where there isn't a clip and you get the whole little decal here. So, it's it's not it's really not like a functional issue. It doesn't mean anything functionally, but at the same time, it just sort of messes with my like slight OCD tendencies. Things I really, really don't like about this. And done. There's nothing. This thing has nothing that's like truly wrong with it. I guess maybe the fact that it isn't free. It is $88, and that's not the cheapest thing in the world, but considering it's a super fantastic multifunction little tool that's also made of solid titanium, I don't really have a lot of complaints with that. I just don't. So I guess my final verdict here, and would I recommend this to somebody, is if you already own a multifunctional little pry bar tool like this that also, is made of titanium and is really lightweight and small and carries super well, then absolutely don't buy this. If you don't, and you ever need a bottle opener, or you ever definitely don't use your knives for prying or scraping, but if you ever do, you can replace doing that with this. And legitimately, this never leaves my pocket. This comes with me everywhere I go, every single day, and I use it at least once, but usually far more than once a day. And for that reason, I definitely 100% recommend this to you. So with that in mind, if you have other recommendations for pry bars or tools of any kind and you want me to talk about them, please go ahead and put them down in the comments. Let me know what you think of this one, and I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys stick around and watch my little short clip video that shows some uses of this. Anyway, I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.